Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? Behringer made a post yesterday on their Facebook about a new program that they have. It's for the folks that use the X Live card like myself. So I played around with it this morning, and we're going to go through. There's no instructions that anybody can find. These little symbols down here just tells you that it's up to date. There's nothing you can click on, so it took me a while to figure out how to even get started with it. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is you have to add the tracks. So I'm going to come down here to my X Live card, and there's the track right there. So at this time now, as you can see up here on the right, the Create button is now highlighted. So we're going to name this Test 1. And we're going to say Create. Now it's going to ask us where do we want to store this information. And I made this folder here on my desktop, new Behringer extraction app. And I'm going to say select this folder and say Create. And now it's going through its process. Now up here at the top, you can see it's actually 45 seconds. I did 16 tracks at 44.1 kilohertz. So now I've got to say view session. New Behringer X Live. And this is the thing. You got to sit here. I guess it's in this folder right here. We're going to select that folder, and there we go. There's our Test 1. Now here, it shows you that I put in 2 markers, one in the very beginning and one at 45 seconds. As far as I know, when I click on these, this really doesn't do anything for me. So I'm just going to clear that. Now, if I want to extract this channels, I can click all. And as you can see, the extract button now has highlighted again. But all I did was record on channel 9. So we're going to extract just that channel. And we're going to say extract. And again, we're going to go back to this folder. Or actually, I can go into the X Live and say select folder. And it's not doing what it should. So I'm going to cancel that. And I'm going to go back to channel 9. I'm going to say extract. There's test 1. Let's go back and see if I can select that folder. And that's not doing anything. So extract. I'm just going to choose X Live and say select folder. And this is the problem I was having before. Like I said, there's no instructions on this. It does work. I know it does work. Open session. Test 1, select folder. Let me check all. Extract. And nothing. Clear. Open session. Test 1, test 1, test 1. If we come down here and look in this folder now, there's just nothing here. Frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Channel 9, extract. Select folder. Nothing. So I'm going to go ahead and just close the program out. This is what I had to do before. I'm going to start it again. I'm going to try and open a session. Test 1. Select folder. See, there's nothing there. Maybe it's in that folder. Nope, there's nothing there either. Okay, there we go. We got to go back to the main folder. Channel 9, extract. And there it goes. That's why I'm saying it's intermittent, okay? So now we've extracted this channel out of the WAV file of all 16, okay? So now let's go ahead and let's listen to that. Part 1, and there it is. Test 1, track 9, okay? Open with media player.
Okay, well, we're just going to sit here and see if we can record this in.
Can you hear that?
And see what it gets us. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many peppers did Peter Piper pick?
That is not the way it was recorded. So I don't know if it's something in this particular app, but now let's go ahead and do the same thing using Reaper. Right there. As you can see, that is the multi-channel file. Right there on channel 9 is what that's going to be. So now we're going to right mouse click on this. And we're going to come down to items processing. And we're going to come down to explode multi-channel audio or MIDI items to new one-channel items. And there it is. Now, the first one is the master folder, and we don't need that. Okay, right here, if I uncheck that folder, everything will fall back in line, and I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. And we're going to come to channel 9 now. And this is what that audio should sound like. Okay, well, we're just going to sit here and see if we can record this in and see what it gets us. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many peppers did Peter Piper pick? Okay, so my initial impression of this new app, I have no use for it whatsoever. As far as a thumbs up or down, I definitely give it a thumbs down. If there was a rating system, it would get a negative 2 stars because of the follow, the workflow of having to go in there and get these out when most of the major dolls will do this already. Okay? As far as I'm concerned, this ain't nothing but a big... Now, on a side note, all the time that Behringer is putting in to all these other things except getting the app that they promised thousands, and I do mean thousands, of their customers out here for the iPads, okay, for the tablets. They have dropped the ball. It's been close to a year now. Behringer, you're sitting there and you're letting your customer base down, okay? You want to impress the people up here in your communities? Quit making these stupid posts about all these cents that you're trying to do for everybody else, and put your engineers on developing that app for the people that's already paid for your project. Okay? Take care, God bless, and we are out of here.